We're back on the air with the Restaurant Brokers as we walk the floor of the Inland Seafood and Quality Wine and Spirit Show. It's held every year in Atlanta, and it's a treat for those who are operating a restaurant, would-be restaurateurs, and foodies in the industry, the same people who listen to our show.
We met some of the unique suppliers at the Inland Seafood and Quality Wine and Spirit Show. Next up is Craig Miller, one of the oldest employees in a family-owned winery known as Peachy Canyon Winery. Let's take you all back to the show and hear what he had to say.
So you're here at the Inland Seafood and Quality Wine and Spirit Show. Who are you with and what are you doing?
Peachy Canyon, pushing Peachy Canyon wines.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about that product.
Well, we're a family operation started back in 1988 by Doug and Nancy Beckett. They're both school students out of Point Loma, San Diego. Doug was actually a Navy brat growing up. Dad's a carrier pilot. Kind of a 70s radical. And decided the boys follow his footsteps. Time they're 15 or 16, dead or in jail. So they left San Diego, moved to Paso Robles, and started making homemade wine in 1982.
That is a great story.
That is a great story. So you're here at the show today. A lot of people are walking by, they're tasting different wines. What is some of the advice you would have for people when they're trying to pick wines to pair with their foods in their restaurant? What is some of the advice that they should be looking for?
It comes down to what you like. I mean, you don't have to have white wine with fish. We got posters saying, Zinfandel with fish, how delightful. It comes down to what you really like. I mean, if you want to have a red wine with fish, have it. It's what you really like. I mean, white wine with beef, it's up to you. There's, wine should be fun. And I think people are too pretentious out there with it. And there's kind of a snobbiness attitude with wine a lot of times. And it shouldn't be that way. It's what you like.
So what's the best seller in your line?
The Incredible Red Zinfandel. It's a great bang for your buck. Retails about $12.99, and the show's about a $16.99 bottle of wine.
Ah, that's a great value. Now, do you guys do some wholesaling as well for restaurateurs?
It all goes through our distributor.
So distributors take care of that for you. So I guess it's available in the Southeast United States or nationwide?
All the way through the country, actually.
So nationwide. What kind of production size do you guys do on an annual basis?
About 50,000 cases.
Wow, so that's a big family wine.
It is a family wine, it is. It's a big family wine, but we're still a family operation.
Good. So is this more of we talk a lot about restaurant people, about a passion and lifestyle and everything. You see, obviously, in the wine business is pretty much the same thing. All the families involved, everybody's committed to this venture.
It is. The youngest boy, Josh, is actually in the vineyard every day, driving a tractor. And the oldest boy, Jake, is in the winery working every day, helping the winemaker making wine.
Now, are you a family member?
No, I'm not. I call myself a bastard child. I've known the family for about 25 years and worked for them for 13 years.
Wow, that's a great story. That's a great. Any advice that you would have for anybody who looks to get in the restaurant business and do a wine program? Since you've been in it so long, would you have a quick piece of advice for them?
You have to love what you do. That's the biggest thing. I was in banking when I got out of college and started making homemade wine, and after about 15 years in the business in banking, decided I want to make homemade wine and went to work for a winery. And here I am today. I've been doing it ever since, and I love it.
That is fabulous. Tell us again your name and the name of your winery.
It's Craig Miller, and we're Peachy Canyon Winery.
Fabulous. Thank you for joining us on our show.
Thank you.
Love that interview with Craig. And you can learn so much from just being present at an event like this. If you are truly a foodie, don't miss an opportunity to visit a show like this when you have the opportunity in your town. Now, to wrap things up, we caught up with Dominique and Laurel from the Bonehead Restaurant. We asked them what they were up to on the floor.
We're here today at the Inland Seafood Quality and Wine Spirit Show, and we just happened to run into some folks that are here from Bonehead's Restaurant, and excuse me, Lauren and we have Dominique here, and tell us a little bit about Laurel, why you are here today, and what are you trying to accomplish here at the show?
Okay, Inland Seafood is known throughout Atlanta for its fresh seafood, very high quality, and great customer service. We were invited here by one of their customer representatives. just to see what new items they have out, and just to basically experience some of the new items that we can sell in our stores that would be a part of our R&D process. We're always looking for newer items to offer fresh seafood to our customers and clientele, looking at the market trends, and inland is one of the best places you can use to find that out.
Great. How about you, Dominique? What do you do with Boneheads, and what do you accomplish today?
Well, we came here today working with Chef Laurel. We're trying to expand our seafood line with Boneheads. What I'll be doing is running a few restaurants here in Alpharetta. We're expanding out there. We really think that Alpharetta locations will do well. There's a strong want for a concept like ours out there. It's always the Windward area and Johns Creek. So we're looking to expand out there and trying to get this inland seafood in the door and sell some good seafood. Okay, good. So basically, so Laura, that's corporate chef at Boneheads. You're tasked to do some menu development and some new trends. What have you seen anything today here that's going to be more whether it's sustainability, food costs, or anything like that that's going to be different and something new?
Well, being a franchise-based restaurant concept, we're always looking for cost-effective pricing within that price point, and our strategy is to maintain that price point within our fast casual concept, but still be able to offer that quality to our customers. And the way you do that is basically to stay on top of what current trends there are, new fresh fish that they might have available. We just sampled a fish today that I believe was from either South Africa or Australia that they just recently started offering through Inland Seafood, as well as some smoked options that Inland does on their private selection line that Dominic will be looking at offering within his restaurant concept and the Alpharetta locations, and cold cut sandwiches and things of that nature. So events like these really help us to offer the best quality products to our customers while maintaining that price point and being competitive as well within the marketplace.
Now, I know recently we've seen a lot of trend towards like srirachas and different kind of Asian spice flavors. What have you seen here today? Are we continuing to do more into flavorful with spices, or we're going to see different trends coming up?
I see the use of a lot of peppers as well as smoked flavorings, the infusion of a lot of smoked flavorings as well. Some of the wines we sampled here as well would pair very well with smoked seafood.
Thank you so much for your time today. I hope you had a great show. We appreciate you stopping by, and wish you guys both the best of luck in your future endeavor.
Remember, you can find We Sell Restaurants online. Our website is WeSellRestaurants.com. Take a moment, like us on our Facebook page at Facebook.com, We Sell Restaurants. Also, follow our Twitter handle. We'll always keep you up to date. That handle, Sell Restaurants. And of course, we're on LinkedIn as well. We Sell Restaurants is your industry authority and source for information, and we are the restaurant brokers, Eric and Robin Gagnon.